Have you ever had someone say to you, "You're lucky," or "That's just coincidence"? Let me tell you, friends, there's no such thing as luck with God. If you're His child, believe me, He will always provide and protect you. You will always be in His mind. A good pastor friend of mine told me that he met an evangelist while in Bible college who used to street witness in Las Vegas, Nevada, the gambling capital of the United States. Many barroom girls were getting saved by coming to his meetings. One day, a tall, big man came up to him and warned him that if he didn't get out of town fast, he would shoot him on the spot. The evangelist decided to keep preaching and trust himself to God. The big man found him out on the street several weeks later and told him that this time he meant business. He pulled out of his coat pocket a .357 Magnum pistol and said, "Preacher, you better turn from your God right now, or else you're a dead man." He was standing a foot away holding the gun barrel at his stomach. The evangelist was caught off guard, but he knew that if he denied the Lord there, that the Lord would deny him before the Father in heaven. So he kept silent, hoping that the man with the gun would go away. The next thing he knew was that the man pulled the trigger and shot him. The evangelist fell back, knowing for sure he'd been shot through the body. But when he looked down, there was no blood or bullet hole. The big man was so shocked to find the evangelist untouched by the bullet that he himself fell to his knees right there on the deserted sidewalk and received the Jesus that saved this evangelist. Some say luck. I say bless God. Things were not different back in the 1630s. So numerous were the blessings of God that many wrote about them in the writings of their time. Cotton Mather, the Puritan pastor, wrote that once an honest carpenter who was being at work upon a house where 8 children were sitting in a ring at some childish play on the floor below, he let fall accidentally from the upper story a bulky piece of timber just over these little children. The good man, with inexpressible agony, cried out, "Oh, Lord, direct it!" And the Lord did so. It fell in the midst of these children, and it teetered along the floor back and forth, as if trying to find a spot between the children. Having found its purpose and its place, the timber fell between 2 children, not touching a one of them. But the instances of such things were so numerous. "Oh, that was just a bit of luck," you still might be thinking to yourself. How about this one? John Winthrop, the Puritan's governor, wrote about this in his journal. "My 2 daughters were helping mother pluck some bird feathers below a large pile of logs. They were causing such a problem, for the great wind at their backs, the feathers were being blown right into the house. Mother came out and asked the daughters to be removed at once. No sooner had they obeyed and got up that the large pile of logs came tumbling down and would have surely crushed them, and more than likely would have killed them both." Luck. Luck. I don't believe so. The Holy Scriptures declare, "The wicked will have to suffer, but those that trust in the Lord are protected by His constant love. You that are righteous, be glad and rejoice because of what the Lord has done. You that obey Him, shout for joy." Psalm 32, 10 and 11. Why don't you take some time out now and think or talk about what the Lord has done for you in the past to protect you and keep you safe?